Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Sunday, April 28th, 2024. Welcome to another eBay video. I didn't plan on making a video tonight, but two things have come up that I need to make you aware of, and both are very bad news. Number one is eBay immediate payments are once again not functioning, meaning if somebody sends you an offer that you think is fair and eBay tells you you're going to be paid immediately, that's not going to happen in many cases. I'm going to prove that to you tonight. And topic number two, eBay Motors sellers are getting very frustrated and fed up with this nonsense eBay guaranteed fitment program. And I'm going to show you a case where it hurts not only the seller but the buyer as well. I want you to pay attention to the screen for this entire video because there's going to be a screenshot video. Let's start off with items that are not being paid. Now look at this one. This one has already closed out for non-payment. You can clearly see, hi Joseph, we've notified the buyer their payment wasn't made within the required time frame. The only reason I accepted this cheap offer was because eBay told me I would be paid immediately. Apparently, eBay thinks the word immediately means not at all. I never received a penny. The odd part was the person lived in Puerto Rico, which I wasn't sure how they were going to treat a U.S. protectorate. However, I believed eBay when they said I would be paid immediately, and they lied to me. I wasn't paid immediately or at all. Let me show you how many other unpaid items I have as of this moment. All right, let's get started. The first one here with these Ford Maverick hubs, this guy sent me a best offer about 2 hours ago. It clearly said I'd be paid immediately, and I wasn't. I have reason to believe that this person is using a freight forwarder for the simple reason his account is based in California, but the address on the printing label is in New York, near JFK. So something might be going on there, I'm not sure, but once again, eBay has lied to me. This one. This guy has absolutely zero feedback. I don't think I'll ever see a cent. This one has a 5 feedback. And this one is going to be closing out tomorrow. I don't know if you can look on the right side here. I don't know if this covers it or not. It clearly says he purchased these on April 25th. So tomorrow, this one will be closed out for non-payment. eBay, you need to get it together. You're seriously messed up. Now, let's talk about eBay Motors Guaranteed Fitment Program, which is unbelievably terrible. I want to read 2 comments from my last video, and then I'm going to show you the craziest screenshot. You're going to love it, I guarantee you. First, let's go to my video. First, I want to read something that Mike wrote on top here. This has to do with a defect. The exact same thing happened to me a couple of months ago with the return and case opened by eBay. Don't hold your breath waiting for eBay to remove the defect. When it actually was removed, eBay reversed it a few days later and the defect was back. Needless to say, I had to go through it all over again when it was finally removed for good. Well, Mike, I gotta give you all the credit in the world. The same thing happened to me. They never removed my defect, so I will hopefully try and call them tomorrow, Monday, during business hours. This sucks. This really sucks when you treat your sellers this way. Let me read one more comment that's really good from Metals. Metals 0999. I went on eBay and put my car make and model in. eBay then showed me parts I was looking for that said match my vehicle. However, I happen to know that for my vehicle there can be several different sizes for a single part. However, eBay guaranteed fitment gives buyers a misleading sense of security that the part they're looking at will fit the vehicle. After all, eBay says this part will fit your vehicle. I happened to notice several variations of the part I was looking for saying they fitted my vehicle when I know for a fact they don't. I don't think these returns Joe is getting is always the buyer's fault. eBay needs to stop telling people a part fits a particular vehicle when eBay in fact has no idea if the part fits or not. Metals 0999, well said, you are right. Now I'm going to show you how serious this problem is that Metals is talking about and that I've been talking about for the longest time. And it all came about by coincidence. See this non-paying bidder, this deadbeat hunk of wood down here with the 5 feedback? I clicked on his feedback just to see what he had purchased recently, and then I checked feedback that person received, and I came across something extremely interesting. Take a look at this. I'm going to read this to you. First, I'm going to read what the buyer wrote and then what the seller responded with. Frankly speaking, I'm not satisfied with this transaction. The cap I bought does not match the model of my car, but the eBay page clearly informed me that it matches the model of my car. I want to return it, but because it's an international shipment, it cannot be done. Now this cap can only be returned, throw it in the warehouse. After I communicated with the merchant, the other party's support was the problem described on the eBay page. I was really confused. Now listen to what the seller wrote back down here. The ad is correct. It does fit that application. There are many different cap options for each vehicle. Unfortunately, eBay has set buyers and sellers up for failure due to the guaranteed fitment that does not work. This buyer was refunded due to the issue and was totally confused by eBay customer service. This is one of those rare times that I've ever come across where both the buyer and the seller are telling the truth, and I totally feel for both of them. eBay is actually starting fights between buyer and seller because of their ineptness. Ineptness, stupidity, lack of knowledge of auto parts. I've been coming out here for months complaining about the eBay Guaranteed Fitment program, and it's pervasive over the entire eBay Motors site. This needs to be stopped at once. I'm seriously thinking about not even using the drop-down compatibility menu anymore, even though they tell us we should use it. Anything to get away from this goddamn wretched eBay Guaranteed Fitment program. It's a failure. It's setting up both buyers and sellers for failure, just like this person said. I crossed out all the personal information of the buyer and the seller because I feel bad for both of them. But guys, I swear to God, I'm not going to give up the fight. I am going to continue to pursue this loser eBay Guaranteed Fitment program until something is done for the better. Guys, I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. Thanks for watching. Rock on and peace. And I sure hope you don't sell an eBay Motors.